So it's my great pleasure to invite Jeffrey Sachs first, just to give him the Prix Galien for humanity.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Elie Wiesel, it doesn't get better in life than to receive an award handed by you. And the meaning of that is very profound, and the chance to be together with the leaders in this room and to be able to thank this remarkable committee that guides this prize also is a remarkable opportunity. Elie, thank you for all that you do to remind us every day about the importance of life and saving life. And thanks to all of the scientists here and the industry leaders for your unparalleled and unstinting contributions. I have come into this almost by accident and I hardly want to say it, but as an economist and a macroeconomist, not such an esteemed profession these days, but one that had the opportunity 15 years ago to arrive in my work and my life and my career in Africa and to experience something that I had never experienced in any other part of the world, and that was the burden of disease and the burden of death everywhere. The sense of multiple pandemic diseases engulfing a continent of nearly 1 billion people. And to my shock, not only were 3 pandemic diseases, AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, running absolutely wild, but it was as if the world was unaware of the catastrophe that was underway. I was extraordinarily fortunate at that time to be asked by Dr. Gro Harlem Brundtland of the World Health Organization to lead an effort. She said that as a former prime minister, she knew the key to everything was to get the finance ministers to the table, and that was something that she thought I could help to do. And we brought finance and health ministers, but also this industry to the table on the occasion of the Millennium Development Goals to take up the challenge that had been set 50 years before that when health was declared a basic human right by the United Nations and had been declared 20 years earlier as a goal, health for all, by the year 2000, but a date we arrived at with 3 pandemics underway and had failed miserably to honor our own words. But in the year 2000, we took up the cause again, and it has been my profound good fortune to work with your industry for 10 years, because at every single turn since I was asked by Dr. Brundtland and by former Secretary General Kofi Annan and by our current Secretary General Ban Ki-moon to help guide the Millennium Development Goals, your industry has responded. Your industry has stepped up with ingenuity, with the life-saving medicines and vaccines and diagnostics, with management leadership, with boldness. I could recite countless cases, but examples like Daniel Vasella of Novartis, who built a factory that could provide hundreds of millions of doses of anti-malarials that are now saving millions and millions of children in Africa. We are 9 years, ladies and gentlemen, into a 15-year effort to save lives. The Millennium Development Goals aim to reduce child mortality by 2/3 by the year 2015. That will mean millions of lives saved per year, and to reduce maternal mortality by 3/4 by the year 2015. President Obama came to the United Nations last week and pledged the full backing of the United States to the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals. He planned and pledged to bring the United States to next year's MDG Summit for the last time that the world leaders will review these goals in the final 5-year effort. I want to ask this industry this evening to continue its leadership, its boldness, to work together with the United Nations, to work together with Africa and South Asia, where the disease burden remains the highest, so that we can do what we set out to do, so that we can honor health as a fundamental human right, so that we can finally realize health for all, so that we can achieve the Millennium Development Goals. And I accept tonight's award with gratitude and also with the hope and expectation of your continued great leadership, your marvelous science, your commitment, the dedication of all of your colleagues to this cause. Thank you very much.